Good morning. I wanted to stop in and say hi. If you haven't already met me, my name is Lynne. And I learned some things that I wanted to share with you all about what mindfulness was. And it's why it's important that I want to share it with you. And I'll try to keep it brief. Um, for the most part, mindfulness is being in the moment, being aware of how you're feeling, what's going on with you, being open, being conscious, being mindful of your body in every sense. Okay. I want to teach you what that means. The reason that's important to me is because I learned after working in the jail that the majority of the people who were there because they didn't know how to calm themselves down when they got really upset. Crimes of passion, heat of the moment. Breathing helps calm us down so we can think rationally. Irrational thought gives irrational behaviors, consequences we really don't want. Be honest, let's be honest. So, I want to share with the people that I love what it means to be mindful and how to do it because you can tell someone, but unless you're actually practicing it, what does it really mean? And the other thing is, I also learned that doing it a set number of days for a set period of time can recreate new neural pathways in your brain. You can essentially rewire your brain. I'm just going to show you how we do it. We're going to practice it together. I'm going to give you some techniques to practice throughout the week. Your job is to do it for maybe a minute, 30 seconds. If you can get to 5 seconds, that would be awesome. If you can do an hour, you and I are friends. So let's see if we can do this. I'm going to read an excerpt from a book that I personally love that wonderfully explains what mindfulness is. It's written by Thich Nhat Hanh, and I hope I pronounced that right. It's called The Miracle of Mindfulness. And you would not believe exactly what this means. Like, you just really, that's it? Yes. So I'm going to show you what that means. I'm going to read a very brief excerpt from it, and then I'm going to give you a practice and do that for the rest of the week. And we're going to check in and see how you feel. And every week you'll get another one, or no, at the end of every month you'll get another one because, hello, we made it through January. Yes. Now we have to prepare ourselves to get through February. And if we can practice this through the month of February, then I'm pretty confident all of us can rebuild some neural pathways and start to see things differently, start to experience things in a different way. How we see it and experience and feel right now is what we're used to. There are other ways to see, feel, and experience. We want to open that up, okay? We want to exercise that brain. We're only using 10% of it, some of us 15% of it, the rest of it. So let's create some things and tap into that part of the brain and see what's in there. Let's do it. Yes? I'm with you. I say, why not? If all I have to do is this, all right, here we go. So the excerpt is about it's something called the essential discipline. Okay, so bear with me real quick. Practice activity, and then we'll be out. Okay. More than 30 years ago, when I first entered the monastery, the monks gave me a small book called The Essential Discipline for Daily Use. The Essential Discipline for Daily Use. I repeat it because it is a discipline. This is not an easy thing to remember to do, and it's not an easy thing to be consistent with, but it works. So it's a discipline. Here we go. Written by the Buddhist monk Doc Tay. I hope I pronounced his name right. I really, really do. It could be pronounced so many different ways. From Bao Song Pagoda. And they told me to memorize it. It was a thin book. It couldn't have been more than 40 pages, but it contained all the thoughts of Doc Tay used to awaken his mind while doing any task. While he woke up in the morning, his first thought was, just awakens. I hope that every person will attain great awareness and see in complete clarity. When he washed his hands, he used his thought to place himself in mindfulness. Washing his hands, washing my hands. I hope that every person will have pure hands to receive reality. The book is comprised entirely of such sentences. Their goal was to help the beginner practitioner, that's you, take hold of his own consciousness. The Zen master Dr. helped all of us young novices to practice in a relatively easy way those things which are taught in the Sutra of Mindfulness. Each time you put on your robe, washed the dishes, went to the bathroom, folded your mat, carried buckets of water, or brushed your teeth, or you could use one of those thoughts from the book in order to take hold of your own consciousness. The Sutra of Mindfulness says, when walking, the practitioner must be conscious that he is walking. When sitting, the practitioner must be conscious that he is sitting. When laying down, the practitioner must be conscious that he is laying down. No matter what position the body is in, the practitioner must be conscious of the position. How are you sitting right now? Are your legs crossed? Mine are crossed. They're not going to be crossed for long because circulation. But right now my legs are crossed. How are you sitting? Are you comfortable? Does your butt hurt? Is it comfortable? Is it warm? How's your back? Does it itch? Does the shirt feel comfortable? Is it scratchy? How's your head feel? Do you have a hat on? Is your hair heavy? Is it loose? How do you feel? Be conscious of how you're sitting. Are you upright? Are you scrunched over? Are you laying down? What are you doing? Practicing this, the practitioner lives in direct and constant mindfulness of the body. The mindfulness of the position of one's body is not enough. However, we must be conscious of each breath, each movement, every thought and feeling, everything which has anything or any relation to ourselves. Anything that we can do that's connected to us in any way, awareness. I'm not sure who taught me or where it came from, but when I was younger, I would always pray that people who could not walk before now have a new sensation in their foot, or that people who were struggling with vision could see just a little bit clearer today, or someone who had been trying to get over something that they've been struggling with would, feel better today, or that your yesterday is better, that your today is better than your yesterday. Like, I used to think and say things like this often. Now it's telling me to be aware of what I'm doing. So in this moment, I would say that I would hope that everyone live to their greatest potential every day, no matter what that is. And sometimes, if that's getting up, taking a shower, brushing your teeth, washing your face, eating, and then getting back in the bed, you did the best you could that day. Try harder tomorrow. It's okay for today, okay? Do your best every day. Think about what you can do, what you're capable of, how you're doing it in that moment. Be aware of how you feel in that moment. Be aware of how you're thinking in that moment and your body, okay? That's it. Take time to just be and pay attention to your thoughts, your feelings, and your body. 5 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, 5 minutes, an hour. If you can do it for an hour, that would be awesome. All I'm asking you to do is to be aware of your body, your thoughts, and your feelings. Just be aware. That's it. As we go on, you'll learn new things and new ways to create neural pathways. Okay? So for right now, start here and just tag in a post. Let me know how it went. You know, if it worked, if it didn't, it's cool. If it's corny, if it's not, whatever, it's fine. Tag me in and let me know. Because I have a lot of other ways we can practice this. And some of them you're going to be like, for real? Yes, that little simple thing is enough to create new neural pathways. Yes, we can create and build our brain by doing very corny, simple things. Yes. And I'm just going to teach you what they are. Okay. We made it through January 2020. Congratulations. Let's take an intentional approach to our choices and actions, thoughts, feelings, words in February 2020 and just be conscious. Okay? That's it. I'll check in with you every once in a while. You'll catch me on Facebook, catch me everywhere. It's no big deal. I'll see you around. Take care. Have a great February. Be aware, be conscious, and be you. Damn it, just be. And then I'll show you new things you can do next month to prepare for the next month. You're welcome. Have a great rest of the day. Take care, everyone.